the goddamn ceiling up. I promise you I am, because the noise is getting on my fucking nerves. It's driving me. What you may have missed on the last vlog. So we're about to watch the 12 Days of Christmas that my best friend in.
Put all your problems in that cabbage, girl.
Every single last one of them. Now let's jump right into this week's vlog. Y'all, we're back with another one. Yeah, please excuse my voice and excuse my camera. I need to go in and reset my camera settings. I don't know what's going on with my camera settings. Like, it's doing the most right now. Excuse my voice, y'all. Don't ask me how, when, where, what. Like I told y'all in the last vlog, I have been sick like 3 times in the past like month or 2. Come to find out, y'all, I have strep throat. Right. I'm on like my 2nd day of antibiotics from being antibiotics with the strep throat. This fucking fire smoke detectors. Yeah, I've took the battery out. I've changed the battery. I've reset all the smoke detectors in here, and this thing is still beeping. It's the most irritating noise. I can't even sleep at night because the noise is irritating the hell out of me. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm all over the place. Like I was saying, yeah, I have strep throat. I'm on day 2 of antibiotics. My throat is no longer sore. I can now swallow. I can now eat. I can now feel a little normal. But for the past like 3 or 4 days, I have been like in my bed, like I can barely move. Like this has been horrible. Like I don't know what's going on with the weather. And today, as you saw when I came to the house today, like I don't even have a coat on. It's like 66. It's like 70 degrees outside. It's raining, but it's like 7 degrees outside right now. So I don't even know what to say or what to do. Like I don't even know how to like dress according to the weather, because I don't want to keep taking off layers, because they say if you take off layers you go from hot from cold, or cold from hot. That's how you get sick quicker. So I'm just trying my best to stay well this time. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell did I go to Family Dollar, y'all, for just, I don't even shop in bulk. Like I just buy things as I need them, because it's only me. So like I buy like a 4 or 5 pack, 4 pack of toilet paper, or 6 roll of toilet paper. It'll last me probably 2 or 3 months or a month or so. Yeah, I spent $108 in the Family Dollar. Ask me how. Ask me the fuck how. I don't know. Gosh, this is crazy. Like let's get real. Like, and I didn't really buy anything. I bought washing powder, well, laundry detergent, bleach, a 4 pack of tissue. A 4 pack of tissue, some razors, some like chips and dip, like that's like petty stuff for real. And like a pack of winter socks, some cranberry juice, some alkaline water, some body wash, some Vaseline, because I have to have Vaseline on my feet when I sleep at night. Vaseline and some wet wipes to wipe my cootie mama with, and there was $108. Anyway, let me get settled. Let me put all this stuff away. Yeah, and I'm gonna pick y'all up later. Just wanted to check in, let y'all know what's going on. Yeah, I'm sick. Like right now, I'm so sweaty. I'm so like clammy. But thank God for the antibiotics, y'all. I'm telling y'all, yesterday I could not, like, I couldn't swallow. I could barely talk. Like, I'm just glad it's in its final stages. And now my thing is, I don't know, I haven't ate behind anyone. I haven't been sexually active. I haven't kissed anyone. I haven't I haven't did that in almost 3 months now, so I don't understand where this came from.
Approximately 10 hours later.
And we back. So my best friend are going to get our lashes done, and y'all know I do not do individual lashes nor clusters, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try and see what happens.
Hey! Look, hi! Look,
Hi.
hi! They can't even see me because you ain't even have time to know. It's not turned on me.
Yes, it is.
And there it is. Hi! Y'all don't mind me. I don't have no lashes on, but I'm
And I
about to go
just
get
took mine
some
off.
cute ones done right now as we speak. So just sit back and watch what is to happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just did a world premiere countdown.
Right.
And I've been with triplets, I've been with friends, I've been solo, where do I begin? And to me, you are the star, so still. Even though I found your feelings out of motive. Ever since I caught you all that ice, you got no chill, no more. Time. Ain't never try to waste mine. Proved it 1,000,000 times. Whoa. Linking up, we went and turned together. I always keep you gone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you dressed up for me, but you don't want to show anybody. Super low key, you don't know.
Here's the thing. If there's no facts, no scientific, nothing besides the proof that we have as individuals, as people.
Okay.
Zodiac signs, based off our own experience with these different signs of people, you don't think that's true?
Now, here's the thing.
Even though everybody does have similar characteristics,
Here's the
but
thing.
at the same
Here's
time.
the thing, right? So you gotta remember, like, our mindset creates the reality that surrounds us. Correct? Can we agree on that?
No.
So you don't think that as a people, if you say
As a people or as a person?
No, as a person, but as a people, because we're all doing the same thing. So you gotta think about this Zodiac thing. It's a very big topic, correct? Can we say this? Can we agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
So if we can agree on that, we can also agree that what people's mindset is can alter the reality that surrounds them, right? Based off if it's enough people that's saying that the same thing happens, or there's enough people that's saying that these characteristics are with this type of people, based off of this month or whatever, can we not say that that's speaking a reality into a system, right? A system of people are
So
speaking
when
a
there's
reality
so many
in people.
facts that backs up that these signs have all these signs have these same characteristics, or certain one sign has a certain characteristic that a lot of people possess, and it's like.
Right, but does that mean there's always an exception to
Every
that?
Aquarius I know acts the same fucking way.
There's
Every
always-
Libra I know acts the same fucking way. I'm trying to come on.
I think you need to focus on one thing at a time.
This is why I don't watch this shit.
I'm just really seeing a pattern here.
But right, a pattern.
Probably can't shoot gun block at the same time. Huh?
That's a lot of things I can't do at the same time.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things I can do at the same time.
Question is, what are those things? Not the one number. But yeah, no, I don't. Here's the thing. I feel like we. What do you call it?
Hello.
Talia, what have we learned about Libras? What have we learned about Libras?
They liars.
And what else?
They not consistent.
Ooh, and what else?
They gaslight.
Ooh, and what else?
They have
Womanizers?
good sex. Oh, they womanize shit definitely.
Okay. My point is proven.
Y'all sound traumatized. That's what that sounds like. Had nothing to do with Libras. That sounds like trauma.
They are womanizers. They charming. They charming.
Charming. That's the word.
They charming.
That's the word. You call it being a gentleman, but charming is a gentleman and charm are that goes with a gentleman. I mean, being charming,
Are you high again?
being a charmer, and being a gentleman. That's a way that men use it as a way to manipulate women to womanize them.
Yeah.
Like chivalry isn't dead, of course not. But a man is only going to do a certain thing to get what they want from you. You know, they're only doing that for a reason.
Well, they think it's confidence.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's being a womanizer.
Yeah.
Y'all sound hurt.
I ain't hurt.
I'm sorry.
Her feelings hurt. See, your feelings hurt.
Is my feelings hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, my feelings is hurt. I was believing what they said. They said, I kept saying they were womanized, and they kept saying, no, it's just confidence. I was like, okay. And I rolled with it, and I knew it. If I would have stuck with my first mind, no, I wouldn't have been hurt. But I did. I went with their word, and it was a gaslight situation.
Yeah, nah, I don't know, he probably swayed his way in that, but.
So you didn't persuade your way into me?
Fuck no.
I just gave it up.
No, I didn't just goddamn sway my way in it though.
Yes, the fuck you did. Swear your way in it. It's coming over every day, putting up wallpaper, putting together furniture, hanging pictures, being there, washing the dishes and cleaning up and shit. That's been a womanizer so you can get what you want out the situation because you knew I wasn't going.
First off.
Man, I don't know why I got high off of contact, but this is not good.
First off.
So where you at?
I need that motherfucking wallpaper.
We went up to work. I had to go get some for work.
Oh, the Christmas, the potluck.
Yeah. So I had to go see the barbecue. Like, damn high ass shit. Spent $60 damn on these hoes. They better eat every motherfucking drop.
What is it?
I ordered some green beans and cornbread. In a southern bill.
You should have cooked that at home.
Aries is a hoe. However, the most of the Aries that I've encountered and other people that I know encountered have had the same experience dealing with Aries, whether male or female.
But they hoes.
That they hoes. And some of them not even good hoes. Some of them is bad hoes.
Man, I had this nigga, like, he had me so gone. It's the Aries. The first time I was engaged to Aries, this nigga had me so gone. We had rekindled because it was like from like 2013 to like probably 2019. Like we fucked off, and during the ending of us ending our situation, our relationship, whatever you want to call it, when we got back together, he was living with a girl that stayed out in Sandy Springs. She lived out in Lawrenceville. He was like, oh, it's nothing like that. Like, it's nothing like I was, we met. He was like, we just started talking, and, I went to live with her, but I would still have my office over here, so I was back and forth from the office and living with her, and, whatever. So,
you went
this
for that?
man, huh?
You went for that?
Yeah, I went for it.
You don't think
I was so young.
You don't think you look gullible?
I probably, let me tell you how gullible I was. So, through the whole process, I was working in Connie's then. he would use my car he would drop me off at work and go out to Lawrenceville and spend time with her. But at the time, he was paying like my car note, my car insurance. Like he was putting money in my pocket. We were taking trips back and forth to Florida. Like he was really, you know. And so, how I knew was more than what I knew. What it was. They got into an argument one night, and she found a police report saying that he put her hands on her. He was at the park one day with his dog. Why the fuck you have a pit bull on a motorcycle? I don't know. He went to the park. They were still living together. He went to the park. The police stopped him on the bike because he had a dog on the bike. And they arrested him because they had a warrant for his arrest for assault and battery. So, I was going to bail him out of jail. On the way to me bailing him out of jail, somebody, the bail brothers come and say, hey, Miss Graves, you don't have to be away no more. Somebody's already here to bail him out. Come to find out it was her. Okay, cool, because I'm not sure because I know the situation, but Aries are they can be very manipulative too. So let's fast forward to like a couple weeks. By the time he can't go like 60 feet, he can't go like a restraining order, he can't go near her. This man had me go to her house, knock on her door, and pack all his shit in his house with her. I mean, in her house, with her in the house. He was sleeping in a separate room and everything. And when the woman came to the door, I said, there's no way you could be attracted to this lady. Like, she was probably like 300 something pounds. She had this big ass knot on her head. Like, you could tell she would clean herself up, she would be decent, but she was like a drunk. And what happened, he had a dog named Buster. The dog that was on the motorcycle name was Buster. As soon as she opened the door, the dog ran to me because I used to pet the dog all the time. Yeah. So she was like, can I help you? I said, well, I'm here to get Marcus's stuff out of your house. Ooh, I said his name. I'm here to get his stuff out your house. And she was like, I mean, who are you? I said, I'm just his friend, his brother's girlfriend. And so she led me in the house and she took me up the stairs to where he was laying at, like where he had an office and everything set up there. Like, I was like, y'all, he had his pull-out bed, was made and everything. Like, so was y'all sleeping together or not? And she's like, well, it's kind of hard to believe that you're his brother's girlfriend when I never been his brother's girlfriend before. I was like, well, I'm always working. She's like, so if that's your car, why does Marcus drive the car? I said, well, he asked me to borrow my car to come out here to handle whatever business he has out here. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, you can just help me pack his things. Yeah. The nigga was up the street at the gas station the whole time helping her pack his stuff.
Here's the thing, right? Even when it comes to what I just went through, I had to take accountability for the decisions that I made. I'm young. I'm like 23, 22. I don't know, 24. No, right, but you still have to take
I was in my late 20s. I was in my late 20s.
Take accountability for the part that you played is that your ass kept going, ignoring red flags. That's what you did. Regardless to how we want to say we young, I didn't know.
I knew.
Right, but if you knew, your ass kept going. You have to take accountability. Same way as I have to take accountability for every decision that I've had a part or played in or was around and tried to pretend like I didn't see the shit. Whatever, I was there. Gotta take accountability.
I was stripping though. I was really stripping. Cause I really love him. I really love him.
Ain't enough love for you to be a fool.
I really love him.
Ain't enough love for you.
Love does make you a fool.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
Being a fool make you a fool.
Why do they say, why do fools fall in love?
You was a fool before, you gonna be a fool after.
I called my upstairs neighbor. She was still not a Family Dollar last night. Yo, I walked around the corner in the Family Dollar and she was in the freezer section. She had this big old bubble coat. And in the midst of her saying, oh, hey, neighbor, she was zipping up her coat and closing the freezer. And she had like I don't know if it was like a hungry man or whatever the case was. I don't know what it was, but she had some shit inside her jacket. And she zipped it up real fast, like, oh, hey, neighbor. Yeah, this is my neighbor that stay upstairs. She was with another woman. Like, girl, I just saw you put a whole fucking hungry man inside your jacket. Changing purses. It's gonna be the death of me. Getting ready to go and meet Tasha. We're going to some place called the Patio just to hang out, just to get my ass out the house. I don't know what's going on with my camera, y'all. But whatever. Got to grab my earrings. Go hoops for the win. And I know I had this dress on at the beginning of my last vlog, but I didn't wear it nowhere. I just did an intro in it and took some pictures in it, and we're wearing it again. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? I'm waiting. I thought so. I thought so. Add some little curl sheen to my hair. And we out the door. Y'all wanna go with me? Y'all wanna go? Just a little quick 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quick 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Look, I need to. Oh, let me put some smell good on. Put some perfume on. Let's see what we're gonna wear. Perfume wise. So we're just gonna, do that with our hair. Michael Kors watch. Bangles. Let's do black opium tonight. Black opium, I'm gonna mix it with some Killian Love. Don't be shy, it's a dude from Dossier. I done about use it all. There we go. Yeah, and we out. We out the door. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Let's go.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. She ate the dick through my underwear. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your big word. To a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water, my wrist. She be no piss, how I'm talking my shit. 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate that my bag legit. Be lying in your face. Look at the nuts, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you won't be here today. Ain't that man, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. What? How much cash I fuck off every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby. Go play with your pussy. You see them in person, these niggas be shooting. $100, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by bitch flow. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Bro, I'ma spin on your block at the back when they finish. It look like the world ends. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What? Niggas exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. You got hit, but we were targeting heat. Popping my shit with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my bitch preferred. She ain't even sneeze, but still.
But in temptation is just me being one with myself. Cause when I drink, you don't think rational.
We support you and whatever you.
You right. But I was mad because guess what? I said
That's all she mad about. Yeah. You mad because you ain't drinking. You mad because you didn't get the drink.
You ain't get the drink because that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done, and I just got out my mouth and told her what my niece did.
Right.
Shit, that'll save me goddamn $10. That's what I'm talking about, because I'm going to buy me a drink. But hell, I would have been saved $10 damn.
She got crazy. And some told me to cut the camera on. But in that last conversation, cause like he's just not gonna leave me alone. And as soon as I say, okay, I'm gonna set the camera up right behind me, just to get the interaction.
I didn't even know you had that motherfucker. So I knew you had a
Man,
camera.
You would have been home.
I would have been goddamn recording behind y'all. I would have set that bitch up behind Tasha and recording this.
Then I was like, oh my God, you done knocked this man off his feet. What did you do? What happened? I don't know what happened. He was trying to reach me to try to say something to me and he just fell over.
That's how he felt?
Yeah.
Built it.
Trying to talk to
He
you.
was trying to like
Oh my God.
reach out, like he had been doing the whole night.
Hold it, hold it.
For whatever reason, what are the people in your group? People that are dirty. What can I do about lies? Are you people going
Hey.
On the floor. But everybody looked at him, they looked at me, and I'm like, why is everybody looking at me like I didn't do nothing?
Thought y'all was together by
Guess what? Y'all
Like
know,
everybody was
y'all
looking
know
at me
what
like I
I'm
did
looking at.
something.
Y'all know what I was looking at?
What?
They got that bottle of wine over there.
Like that nigga done wasted the goddamn half bottle of wine.
No, well, you know what I was thinking, babe? I said, God damn, I didn't even know I didn't know shit was in there.
It was damn near a whole bottle of wine. He only had one glass of the wine. And then I was like, what you do to him? You done knocked that man off his feet. I didn't do nothing. And I was really trying to avoid the conversation. He was kind of getting on my nerves just a little
He
bit.
was, I heard him get on your nerves.
He was like, can I take you to lunch? Can I take you to grits and butter or
Good,
something?
good. I already knew what was going on. I said, this nigga about to be on you like white on motherfucking rice. The rest of the
And then
night.
everybody just looking and staring, like looking like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, I'm trying to deflect the conversation. Like, we'll talk about it over lunch. We can talk about it
And
later.
then, babe, get what? Get what, babe? I was like,
You passed the point of return.
babe, I was like, yeah, I'm glad he embarrassed her motherfucking ass because she ain't even dance kick.
I wasn't embarrassed.
No, yo,
I wasn't embarrassed.
you was sitting there like,
Because I felt bad because I could have helped him in a
Kate,
moment.
you don't like all that attention. Everybody was in there staring and just like, what she do? What she do?
I didn't do
Let me
nothing.
tell you something.
Right.
The attention was already, because when I walked out there to get my goddamn keys from the ballet, and I came back in, I seen y'all sitting up on the big screen.
Watch his eyes.
That's the shit. You sit right there, you on TV.
I didn't even know that.
So
Kate
the whole
asked me that.
motherfucking club seen that shit.
He was like, I see, I've been watching on the big screen. I said, so you stalking me? He was like, yeah, maybe so. I'm like, okay. And I kept asking, I said, are you okay? Because he kept stumbling. Like, he kept tripping. I'm like, you might need to sit down. I was like, how you getting home? He was like,
what y'all did? You walked over there and showed her the hookah side. And
Yeah.
he said something about my hat. He was like, hey, bro, where you get that? He was like, that's a nice hat. I was like, appreciate it. He was saying something about mama or some shit. I was like, yeah. Then y'all walked back in. From that point, that nigga was locked in. It was over with. It wouldn't matter what nobody said to him. He was on you like that, damn.
so he's like, you got any kids? And I was like, oh shit. Morning, good morning, good morning. Ciao. I feel like I done partied like for the 99 and 2000s, baby. I am tired. I didn't even do anything last night. Like, it wasn't even like a turn kind of situation. It was kind of like a relaxing kind of sit back, smoke my hookah, loungy type of vibe. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm freaking hungover. And all I had was one glass of wine. And y'all shout out to me because I'm on this sober journey. I have not had any heavy alcohol in like 3 weeks. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I had a glass of wine last week and I had a glass of wine last night. So in the past 3 weeks, I've had like 2 glasses of wine. Like, that's it. Like, I went to Crocodile and like I wanted to buy some wine so bad and I did not do it. I'm like, okay, this is good. Like, I can maintain this. And the reason, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, a lot of people around me be like, you're not drinking? You're not drinking? Well, when I was trying not to drink, you were trying to force me to drink, and now you're not drinking. I just like, it's just best for me mentally to just go on like just go sober for a minute. Like, I feel like if I have more clarity when I don't drink. Like, I can control my emotions a little better when I don't drink. I can make better decisions when I don't drink. Y'all understand? Like, I probably wasn't like on an alcoholic level, but baby, I could put them away. Okay? I just feel like it's just what's best for me right now in my life, and like with me trying to get myself back on track. Like, I just feel like the drinking was hurting me, like mentally, physically. Like, I feel like it does not. I don't have to drink to have fun. Like, I don't have to drink to get over. I was used to drinking as a coping mechanism for what I was going through, and it was heavy. And so I just feel like it's just the best thing for me to do. Like, just for now. Might not last forever, you know, but I feel like drinking has caused a lot of riffraff in my life for no reason, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. my car wreck last year that I had was because I was drunk. My situation in my relationship could have went a little better if I wasn't drinking. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been wilding the fuck out the way I was in a situation if I wasn't drinking. I would have had more clarity. So yeah, I just decided to just take a step back from it. Whatever. Recap from last night. Y'all, I don't know if y'all really understood like what happened. Like when my friends was talking, Natasha and her boyfriend was talking about when we was at her house. But speaking of her house, y'all, when I go somewhere, I be ready to come home. I want to be in my own bed. Nothing against Tasha. I love being around her. I love being in her space. But y'all be ready to come home, baby. She's like, Carl, I could just take you home in the morning, girl. You ain't got to leave. Girl, I'm gonna go home, baby.
Come on, keep walking.
Go home.
Ain't nothing like your own bed. Plus, I had a headache. I had 1 glass of wine last night. And baby, I don't like the way it made me feel. So yeah. I don't know if y'all like that. Like, it don't care. No matter how far I am, how much the Uber gonna cost, whatever I have to drive through, baby, a bitch is going home, sweetheart. It could be my mama's house, baby. I'm finna go home. But yeah, so recap from last night, y'all. So we went to this place called The Patio, Chicago Pizza, and I get there, and when you walk in, there's a screen that shows you like the inside of like the cigar lounge where we were. And so I guess this guy saw me on the screen. He was sitting on the opposite side of the bar. I don't know where the man came from, but when I walked in, I guess he saw me on the screen or whatever the case is, or he was watching me on the screen. I don't know, weird. But anyway, the waitress come over and she's like, hey, someone wants to buy you a drink. And I was like, well, I don't, I'm not drinking. I don't drink, whatever the case is. And Tasha like, bitch, you better get that drink and give it to me. Yeah, Tasha is a hoop, baby. Let me tell you something. Bitch, fuck that. You better get that drink and give it to me. And I was like, I don't even want the temptation around me. I don't want no hard alcoholic. I'm good. I probably should just got me a glass of wine because y'all gonna know why. I should just took a glass of wine because the night got a little hectic. So anyway, I declined the drink or whatever, and so he makes his way over towards me. He was like, hey, he introduced himself, blah, this about that. The general conversation when you first meet somebody. And I can tell within like the first 2 seconds of the conversation, I see this man that had 2, 3, 4, 5 too many. Like, I can tell. And so like I told y'all in previous vlogs, like when I meet somebody out in public, I don't necessarily tell you my tea. Either you know or you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel the need to. I feel like it is what it, like, you know if you know and you don't know. Like, if you know, if you don't, period, point blank. Like, I'm not gonna go on my way to make it a known fact. Like, I'm not doing all that. So anyway, whatever, casual conversation, and I try to stop, chop it up, let it be that. He came back again. He was like, so can I take you to lunch? I want to have lunch with you. And I was like, okay, that'll be cool. He's like, do you live on this side of the town? And I was like, no, I live in Stonecrest, Lithonia. He's like, okay, cool. He's like, I had a senior car for you to come and have lunch with me tomorrow. All right, cool. So he's like, can I get your number? I didn't get my number. We exchanged Instagrams. So the whole night he was like kind of back and forth. Like, he literally sat like 3 feet away from me. And so he kept leaning over to like touch me to get my attention to talk to me. And I'm like, I can't hear you, it's kind of loud in here. So he had to keep like standing up to come and talk to me. Every time he would stand up, sometimes he would like kind of stagger. And so finally he's like, can I just sit next to you? Cause I keep having to walk over here. And I'm like, okay, cool. He sat next to me for a minute. And I guess I was kind of giving the cold shoulder, cause after a while it's like, the conversation you're trying to have right now is too in-depth to be having right now. And I don't want to have that conversation. I'm really trying to enjoy myself. And not only that, it's like when I came in, like all the attention in the room, and if you know me, I hate attention. Like, I hate it to the depth of me. I be trying to be incognito, even though I stand out, I'm tall. Like, I can't. I'm gonna draw attention. And so in the midst of him talking to me, everybody in the cigar lounge was kind of like eagle eye, like zoomed in on us, like having a conversation. So I'm like, okay, this is awkward because everybody's watching us have a conversation. So anyway, we exchanged Instagrams, about this, about that. He goes back to his seat. Y'all. He reaches over to touch me to get my attention. And mind you, at this point, I'm ignoring him because I'm like, you kind of get on my nerves. Like, it's just the conversation you're trying to have, like I said before, is not to be had in the club. And so I'm watching out the corner of my eyes. I'm smoking my hookah and I'm pretending to be watching the game, knowing I know shit about sports. And so he leaned in. I'm watching out the corner of my eye. He leans up. And y'all, when I tell y'all, this man fell over, like on his face down on the fucking floor. I'm like, oh my gosh. He fell over, he knocked over his table. His table, he had a bottle of wine and a glass of wine. Y'all, wine went everywhere. Glass was shattered everywhere. The waitress came over like trying to get him off the floor. Like he can't get up, he can't move, he's out of it at this point. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment because after everybody's attention was on him, everybody looked at me. Everybody was like, looking at me like, what you do to him? Like, I'm like, I ain't do shit to him, but that's the look that they was giving, like, what did you do to him? I'm like, I didn't do nothing to him. Like, I started to feel kind of like, why is everybody staring at me? I didn't do nothing to this man. He was drunk and he fell over. And so they finally helped him up, and there's a clip where I show y'all him, and he's like out of it, like trying to pay his tab and stuff. And yeah, I don't know why I was embarrassed. I just felt bad for him, to be honest. Like, I really felt bad for him because he was down bad, baby. He was down bad. I don't know if he drove home. No, he told me he had a driver, so he didn't drive. I know for a fact he didn't drive him because he said he had a driver. I guess he was so embarrassed after he paid his tab, baby. He got out that lounge so doggone quick, baby. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, out of all the men in this club, I had to get approached by the drunk, weird one. I always attract, I'm not gonna say he was weird, eclectic. He was just, the drunkenness is what made him weird, but it was like everybody everybody was just watching him because he was kind of staggering over everywhere. And so, yeah. So at the end of the night, when we was ready to leave and stuff, everyone was like, oh my God, you done knocked that man off his feet. Like, that man went head over heels. So you literally, like, that man was on his ass for you. And I was like, yeah, it wasn't me. Maybe it was. But I didn't touch him, I didn't do anything. They was like, your looks done knocked that man dead on his feet, dead on his face. Cause he was face first on the floor. So yeah. That was a fun night. It's just like, oh my God, I could not believe it happened. I wish I would have recorded it, but I probably wouldn't have posted it because I feel like it's embarrassing, like to see somebody passed out drunk the way he was. But yeah, it was a fun night. I haven't been anywhere in a long time, so I had a good time. But yeah, I think I might just end the vlog here. End it on a good note. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all